And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Playoff Sports Talk Live, where we'll just talk a little bit about the upcoming game, Game 5, the finale between the Padres and the Dodgers.
Or more like Darvish and Yamamoto. There you go.
Man.
Battle of the pitchers tonight, Eric.
Yes, it is. Busy day today, man. I was doing battle with a freaking honeysuckle vine. You're doing battle with your back?
My back. I was going to go to the NHL game. I was scheduled to go with a buddy of mine to the Winnipeg Jets and the Chicago Blackhawks. Check out the Jets, who beat Edmonton 6-0 earlier this week. And then, of course, get a look at Connor Bedard. But the old back, I'm on the mend today a bit here. I'm trying to get loosened up, but it's the change in weather up here. Remember I was talking about the heat wave? It's gone. I have the window open in here. I'm wearing the shades today, man. The sun is beaming in here. I can hardly see, and I gotta restructure. If we're gonna do these afternoon shows, I gotta restructure my studio a bit. But
just a little bit.
Yeah, it was
getting cold now, huh?
Today. It's getting cold. The sun is shining, but man, I left the window open an inch just to air the place out. That little bit of cold air. I woke up today. I was like, uh-oh. And I have a bad back. You saw the couple of the cuts they put in me. I've got plates and screws and all kinds of crap going on in my back and my neck.
You got some hardware in you.
My sports days, but hey, I had to show up for a little playoff sports talk. We're a little over a half hour from the opening pitch.
Yeah, it should be fun. As Johnny T is saying, it's Godzilla versus King Kong. It's going to be fun. I think me and you have different teams who we think are going to win. I think everyone probably knows what it is. We've been talking about it. Yeah, you wear your San Diego's jersey, but you ain't rooting for them. We all know who you're rooting for.
Well, right? I get a little wager on the game tonight.
You got a wager on the game. Yeah.
Bernice has a wager on the game. Good Lord. You know who's the breadwinner? I won't tell you how much she bet, but you know who the breadwinner is in this household. My God. She went heavy on the Padres.
Just a bit.
I said, why are you picking them? She goes, because I want them to win. I said, well, that's logic right there. Logic 101. Sounds like our chat, to be honest with you.
But it should be interesting. Let's just talk about within this series.
That's what we should have done, Eric. That's what we should have done.
What's that?
Everybody in the chat puts $10 in, and we end up putting about $300 on our Padres.
Man.
Because they are heavy underdogs.
Maybe we'll do that. Are they heavy underdogs?
Ooh, are they ever?
Greg, haven't seen you in a while, man. How's it going, dude?
Hey, Greg, whatever you want to be called today.
It's Dreg. It's not the Greg guy.
Oh, what is
Greg doesn't? Greg only comes around when the Giants are playing. When they're not playing, you don't see Greg.
It's confusing to me.
Well, let's see. You Darvish during this LCS, or I should say DS, owned the Dodgers. Yamamoto on the other hand didn't do anything. So is it still hold true for Game 5? There's a lot more pressure. Okay, I'll tell you what. I don't know. It's up to you, but Darvish has been in this position before, pitching in the playoffs. He knows what this is about. Yamamoto has never done this before, and now this is you win or go home. So it's going to be a lot of pressure on that kid. And I don't know. I say Padres win. Don't ask me what the score will be. I have no idea. But I think the Padres get it done tonight.
I'm just looking up. I'm curious to see if my it's going to be 9 a.m. in Japan, Eric. It's 8:28 in Japan right now. You think a lot of eyes in the baseball world of Japan will be watching these two pitchers?
100%. Yeah, this is a little bit of history. We like history. First time two Japanese-born pitchers go at it in a playoff. It's kind of cool, man. Kind of freaking cool.
I think it's going to be good for the ratings. That's going to be a ratings game anyway.
I didn't even see. Is Freeman in the lineup? Have they announced the lineup? Yeah, there we go. Let's take a look at this.
Talk to the crowd. I'll take a look at I'll look at the starting lineups.
Robert, what's up, dude? He says, when Padres win, I'll blast who let the Padres out. Woof, woof.
All right. Here we go. We'll start. We'll tease you. The starting lineup for the Padres. Arise at first. Tatis in right. Profar in left. Machado at third. Batting cleanup. Then you've got Merrill in center. Bogarts at short. Peralta will bat DH. Cronenworth down to the 8th spot at second. And Higgy is catching today only because I don't want to butcher his last name. Let's see. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Here we go. You know who is leading off? DH. That's Ohtani for our new members.
Yep.
Betts batting second. No real surprise to that San Diego lineup. Really no surprise to this lineup. You've got Freeman playing first base, iced up, ready to go. He's batting third. You got Teoscar Hernandez in left, batting cleanup. Then you've got Muncy at third, Smith at catcher. Kike is starting today in center field.
Interesting.
Then Gavin Lux is at second base. He'll bat 8th. And Tommy Edman, the guy I predicted would maybe be kind of an underdog bat in that Dodger lineup in this series. And it goes down to the deciding game.
Because Rojas is still hurt. That's why. Edman normally is in center field. I don't know if I'd put him in center field, but hey, whatever.
Could be one of those guys, though, Eric. You know what? Every series, everything in sports, you got that guy. Everybody like us will be saying, playing center field. And then he'll be the guy who wins it.
You never know.
An underdog bat, really. But he's good. Kid's good. Dodger lineup looks good. Padres lineup, they got the meat in there. This is going to be, man, it all comes down to pitching. Who lasts? Who's getting in a groove early? Who's getting to, kind of place their pitches? This is going to be an exciting game.
Rick Brown says,
this is,
Padres
to me, the most exciting game of the postseason, Eric.
Padres blowout. Jackson Merrill MVP. Johnny, here you go. This is a little bit interesting here. It says Yamamoto will pitch 1 to 3 innings max unless he's owning San Diego, which will be bad for us Dodger haters.
I think he goes 5. Strikes out 9. It's my magical number all postseason. Just because I'm not going to change it up. Don't shake your head.
You don't lie. Yeah, just keep.
Whoa.
Oh, man. All those LA relievers which shut down San Diego are ready to go. I know, Johnny.
But you know something about this game? Not just this series, but this game, Eric? It's a do or die. Winner go home. Winner goes on. Loser goes home. This really, in all honesty, I sit here this afternoon. Eric, flip a coin. You have no idea who's winning this thing, man. This is a toss-up.
It could go either way. I think
could it be a blowout? Could we see another 8-9 run game from the Padres or the Dodgers? Could it be a 1-0 game? I have no clue how this thing unfolds, man.
I know.
This is a game you got to pick with your heart, man. And we're seeing a lot of Giant fans in here saying San Diego Padres.
Oh, absolutely. There's instant. There we go.
I got my lemon lime shirt on here today. What do you call it? Sherbert?
Sherbert. That's a sherbert.
Oh, well, I'll call this my honeysuckle jersey. That's what I'm going to call it.
Oh, man. That? God. Stop talking about honeysuckle because that shit kicked my ass. God. Anyone ever mess with a honeysuckle vine before? Oh, brother. God. Anyways.
You'll be under the knife like me, man. I'm hurting today. You're hurting. And the fan base of the Padres of the Dodgers, they're going to be hurting after this game tonight.
Oh, here we go. What's the chances of chaos erupting in the stands again? Hi, it's Dodger fans, man. It's Dodger fans.
Again, flip a coin. Everything in this series, flip a coin. Who knows?
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I saw somebody's interesting take earlier today. I don't think it was anybody from our chat. They said it doesn't matter who wins because the New York Mets, they've got Grimace on their side.
They got Grimace. Yep. This is what I'm thinking. Johnny, I'm thinking the same, along the same lines of what you're saying. Yu Darvish has to have a great night on the mound today for San Diego to win, in my opinion. That is my number one key. I 100% agree.
But Johnny
Darvish has to do it, man.
Yeah, but Johnny, flip the coin over there. Eric, you could say the same thing. Just replace the name Darvish
with Yamamoto.
With Yamamoto. Yamamoto has to have a great game on the mound today for LA to win.
See, here's the difference with Darvish. He'll throw everything at you but the kitchen sink. He throws like 6 different damn pitches, and it keeps guys off balance, which is what you want to do as a pitcher, right? Yamamoto, on the other hand, when he throws his fastball, it's pretty damn straight. He doesn't have a 2-seam movement. It's straight. No. It's straight as an arrow. So, granted, he's got a good curveball, but if he can't locate, it's going to be a long day for Yamamoto. And same thing with Darvish. If he isn't the thing you don't want to do, don't walk people, man. It's one thing to give up a solo shot. It's another thing to give up a 3-run bomb.
Hey, you know who else is overdue for a big game is Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah. He hasn't had as big game as I thought he would.
Carter was talking about the Yankees and how they're how are they winning because Judge is playing so terribly. I said, Carter.
It's 9 guys on that team. That's why.
Yeah, I said, Carter, if I was Detroit or Cleveland, that would scare the hell out of me that he's not doing anything so far.
Do you see what did he talk about what the bullpen did for the Yankees? That's what got him the win.
No,
the bullpen was lights out, dude.
He spent a whole hour. He just tried to dissect this game tonight, talk to the chat.
Nice. And don't forget, when Soto didn't show up, Stanton did. Stanton had a hell of a series. So there you go. Yeah.
Good team.
But you got Instant out there saying Darvish blanks the Dodgers tonight, calling it, laughing out loud.
Blanks.
Love
them.
Dodger on Dodger fighting in the bleachers. Yeah, you'll probably see that.
Some guys taking the under. I take it. The over/under in Vegas is 8 on this game. Bernice wouldn't touch that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the over/under's 8, and then like I say, the Dodgers are the favorites, probably because it's home field, and because you've got
8.
You got the man
that
who was signed.
Tough.
Eric, you got the man signed. I know. I thought about it, and I was like, "Geez, this could be." I mean, look at it, 4 runs apiece.
Senior says 7-6 Padres. Ooh, look at that. So he's saying over 8. Then okay.
I don't know. I'd go under.
I don't know, man. That's that one.
And I said to you, remember I said to you last night, I said it before we went on the air, we were like goofing off here in the green room before the show. I said, Eric, you've got the Dodgers throwing the guy they paid the big money to go out and win this game.
That's why you paid him $325 million was for moments like these.
Yamamoto.
And he has to get it done, man.
The high-paid, fresh face of the Dodgers, one of them. And then you got Darvish, who's like a grizzled veteran who's been around the block.
Now, how about this storyline? What if Shohei doesn't do shit and Yamamoto gets rocked? You want to talk about a $1 billion freaking
fiasco?
Man.
That's when the fans will turn.
Oh, you mean we spend $1 billion for this? For
a first round exodus.
Oh,
hey, in my opinion, there you go, Eric. The Dodgers, they can't afford to lose.
They can't.
Well, this thing just blows up in their face.
I agree. I think there's more pressure on the Dodgers than there is on the Padres. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think the pressure is on the Dodgers for the simple fact they spent $1 billion in the offseason and they get eliminated in the DS. Whoo!
What do you think the score will be? We were looking at the over/under. What do you think, Eric?
Senior says 7-6 in a close one.
It's a lot of runs in a game.
That's a lot of runs. Ooh.
Could be.
The way Darvish pitched last time, though, and he's on normal rest.
I'm thinking 4-2, 4-3.
Ooh, I don't.
Which still doesn't cover the over. Not that it's any concern of mine, but. Hey guys,
how about you go right at 8? How about 5-3 Padres? 5-3 Padres. How about that?
Oh, I knew you'd pick the Padres. Jeez. Eric is picking with his heart. That's all.
I think they can do it. They beat Yamamoto last time pretty handedly. They got him out of there. And how many innings did he go? Did he even go 3 innings? I don't think he did he?
The last game they played? Let me just take a peek. It's been a while. It's hard to keep track. We got baseball every day. I don't even know what day. Today's Friday. I didn't even know what day it was.
That's a great point, Johnny. Says LA has 8 arms behind Yamamoto that have proven they could shut down San Diego, and LA's lineup can more than make up for the mid pitching. Much more important for you, Darvish, to have a good night.
Eric, here's the stats line if you want to go back earlier in the series. Darvish went 7 innings.
He did go
3 hits and just a lone run.
Yeah, see? What did Yamamoto do?
He threw 82 pitches in that game. Meanwhile, Yamamoto, Yamamoto didn't face him in that game, don't forget.
No. He was in game 1.
That was
right?
Are you surprised Flaherty didn't go while I looked that up?
He may be locked and loaded in the pin.
All right, let's take a peek. Why can't I even find Yamamoto? Bueller.
I think he was game 1, wasn't he? Yeah, he was game 1 with Cease going.
Yeah, I'm just bringing that up now. Gotta find it. That was the well, don't forget that was the game. Yamamoto came out slow, but Dodgers won the game 7-5. So Yamamoto, 3 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs. I think he shuts him down today. I think a bounce back game.
Bounce back? Okay.
As much as everybody was crapping on me at Carter's show, they're like, I made a comment that came up with Giant Sports Talk Live as the guest. They were like, I know who that is. I said, hi, it's Eric.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was Giant. Maybe it was, or Johnny. Johnny says, I think that's Eric. Hi.
Oh, man. If I wasn't busy, I might have been in there earlier. But
Johnny T. Hey, Johnny T. Johnny T's in. Hey, just give him one. A hot take. Give him a hot take. Give Johnny T a hot take. We got a Johnny T over there, Eric?
I think we do. Hold on one second. It's a brand new one. Here we go.
And now, Johnny T16 with a Giant Sports Talk Live hot take.
Glennie, you proved my point. Yamamoto had a poor night in game 1, and LA still won.
Didn't help with Cease. That's the problem. Cease was... What's up, Giants Report? What's up, Kyle?
Super Eric.
Oh, wow.
Super Glenn. Yeah. I'm hurting. Eric had the honeysuckle tragedy today, and I'm...
oh, God,
we're both,
man.
Eric and I are on the injured list, so we're going to be sitting in the dugout watching the game.
Yeah, this one's going to be...
And you and I both have a bad back.
Let's roll, Padres. My wife's family lives there. Aunts, uncles, parents. There you go.
There's another good reason. There's another good reason to pick them.
Let's go. Thanks, Giants. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I told you, Bernice bet heavy today in Vegas on San Diego. Why?
There you go.
Because I don't want the Dodgers to win. I said, no better logic when you head up to the betting window.
Exactly. You know what? That's what you do. My money will be the influence in why a team wins.
Yeah, she won't even know the score. I bet you she'll be sitting on lighting up the phone once in a while. She's at the Eagles concert at the Sphere tonight. She's just heading over there.
Oh, nice.
I said, you're missing out. She goes, when I got that kind of money riding on a game, I'll be peeking at the score.
I bet.
Yeah. I told you I put $50 on the Dodgers, but I also need the Winnipeg Jets to win by 2 over Connor Bedard and the Blackhawks. So I got a double dip. And I didn't bet anything near what Bernice bet.
What's up, Fossey?
Hey, Fossey is in the house.
This is going to be this. I can't wait, man.
Nice little turnout.
It's not as nervous, man. I don't know if you guys, did you guys ever, even during the World Series years, whatever, anytime the Giants gotten into a playoff game, I get nervous as hell, man. My stomach would be turning. You're just like, how's this going to turn out? Man, every time, dude.
Yes, but there's something different. There's something different about this game, Eric.
Well, yeah, because it's not our team.
It's fresh, it's new, but I just feel this one has dramatics ahead.
I just want to see the Dodgers go down.
I remember game 1 of the Detroit San Francisco World Series, 2012.
Mm.
How I felt before that one. And the one-game
What's up,
playoff.
TC? How's it going, man?
This
Dude,
may be the biggest game in the history of the San Diego Padres, Eric.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. Dude, I'm telling you, man, every time the Giants got in the playoffs, man, there's this, oh, come on. It's like you're almost willing it. Mm-hmm. With the Padres, I don't feel, I mean, it's a little bit just because I want to see the Padres beat the damn Dodgers. That's what I want to see, the Padres beat the freaking Dodgers.
I am pretty fired up for the game.
What's going to be tough, though, is when Padres and the Mets face off, or if they face off, I should say. That one's going to be tough. I don't know who to root for in that one. Maybe both. Now, if it's Mets and Dodgers, okay, it's clear-cut Mets, of course. Yeah, see, Giants report. Yeah, everyone feels the same way, dude. Oh, my God, dude. Yes, Eddie. 2012 NLCS 6-7. Oh. And then how about when they're in don't forget the DS when they were in Cincinnati. You know, Cincinnati took a 2-0 lead. You know, it was like, oh man. Now
I really didn't get nervous, Eric.
You
didn't get nervous. We were down 2-0. I thought
you thought it was done. Yeah, you thought it was done.
I think the most nervous I ever was watching a Giant, and you'll say, well, it's kind of a long.
I'm not sure, Johnny.
My most nervous times watching a ball game that the Giants were involved in a playoff weren't really World Series games. Do you remember the I don't know which round. We'll call it divisional series. I don't know. Do you remember the 18-inning game in Washington?
Oh, that was epic. That was a playoff.
I was getting nervous in the 9th inning. Yep. And that one went on and on and on until Brandon Belt ripped it in ripped the home run in right field. And for what it's worth, I was a little nervous watching game number 4 of the Chicago series in 2016.
Yep.
But I mean, when something's fresh, here we are. I'm a little anxious about this game. At the end of the day, though, Eric, whoever wins and whoever loses, it really doesn't affect me. It affects my bank.
Yeah, it doesn't affect me. I'll just be disappointed because I want the Dodgers to get blasted.
And you guys might not know I'm a big hockey fan.
No? Really?
I'm a hockey fan. I played the game. I broadcast the game for 18 years. And Eric, I have to win tonight because the Sharks were up 4-1 when we signed off the show last night in the 3rd period. They lost. Did you guys see what happened? They lost. They lost 5-4. St. Louis come back with a couple. Then they pulled the goalie and they scored. And then in overtime, 45 seconds in, a little wrist shot on the left wing, Braden Shen. And I was like, I just sat there going, you've got to be kidding me. And poor Chardal.
Oh, yeah, Chardal. Where the hell is Chardal? Is he out there? I don't.
Chardal was at the game last. I go, see what happens when Chardal goes to a game and I got money on it? He's to blame.
Didn't he say 10 zip? Yeah.
Chardal, man. Anyway. Yeah, Senior. Did you see what happened in that game? Senior. 5-4. I think Senior was in for Shark Bites last night after the game, and I was just like fit to be. I couldn't believe it. Nice game for Celebrini. You've become a fan of him already. 2-point first period.
That first goal he scored was freaking. He does a spin-a-rooney, backhands it towards the center, goes out the guy's skate, goal. What? Come
Eric's
on.
Like, we weren't even on. We were waiting to get on with our show last night. Eric's like, wait a sec, make him wait. I got to show the highlights. you were bringing up highlights. And that was you know what? I love all sports anyway, man. And this is the best time of the year. You got basketball getting underway. The NBA is starting early this year. A couple of weeks out from that, we got the WNBA playoffs started with the best basketball game I've ever seen last night. Minnesota Lynx down 18 points in the 4th quarter, came back, tied it, and then one of the greatest stars of the NBA, 0.8 seconds left, had 2 free throws to tie it and win it. They tied it. Ball went in and out. Then in overtime, Minnesota eked out the win. That was
Wow.
awesome. Then we had baseball last night. I wasn't too much into the American League games. What are you thinking about tomorrow, Eric? While we're on the topic of American League tomorrow.
Ooh,
forgot about that.
Oh, they moved up the game too. It's going to be 108 because of weather. It's going to be now at 108. I don't know if that's Eastern
whether or not they play it tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I know they moved up the game.
So what do you think? Yeah, you picking with your heart in that one too? Bernice said to me if she wins tonight, she's putting a little bit of coin on Cleveland to win.
See, I'm rooting for Cleveland. But with
I'm
man,
rooting for Detroit.
With Scooble going, man, that is gonna be tough.
Scooble and the underdog Tigers.
And
you know what, Eric?
Oh,
that's surprising.
Yeah.
Hey,
10
Detroit's the underdog. Wow. Detroit's the underdog with Scooble going. If you're going to place a bet, maybe that's the one to bet on.
It's showing Detroit minus 130.
Oh, they're now the favorite. They weren't the favorite earlier.
They got Matt Boyd going for Guardians. He did okay, but
you're going to the well with Matt quite a bit, eh? I don't know.
Goodness gracious.
Former Giant.
Yeah, he didn't even pitch.
He
was hurt, rehab, got traded.
I'm just checking out the odds on my, let's see, tomorrow. Oh my gosh, Detroit is the favorite now, paying 183. Cleveland, double your money, paying 2. Wow. And the over-under on that game is only 6, Eric. So they think the pitching's going to be a dominant.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah. Because Detroit isn't exactly like, they don't go out there and smash the ball. They got good timely hitting, but.
I like this one. Before I placed any action today, I was going to check with Carter, and Carter wouldn't bite. He said, "I'm not telling you." I said, he wouldn't bite. So who's going to be all right? We've talked about a number of factors. It's hard to tee this one up, man. I don't even know what to talk about. But who's the underdog? Who's the guy who comes in? Who's your pick to click for both teams? I think it's Shohei overdue. Maybe Kike. He's in the lineup. I don't know.
Darvish for the Padres.
And Yamamoto for the Dodgers.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's quite honestly, I think that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, I think I think the Padres gain momentum. The more they can get Ohtani and Betts right out of there, and they'll take their chances with the rest of the lineup. Yeah. The focus factor.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah. Going to be a big ratings for this game. Everybody's going to be watching. Eric and I mentioned that, or I mentioned it in the start of the show. 9 a.m. start, a little after 9 in the morning over in Japan. I mean, you got 2 Japanese star pitchers going, one the old guard, one the new guard, the big paid man in Los Angeles, the fans. You got that angle. Fans going to be whipped into a frenzy before the game even starts. So that could only go off the rails. Plus, with that home field, Eric, you don't want the Dodgers to get on the board early at all if you're the Padres.
No. If
Talk
the Padres,
about a momentum builder.
Okay. Do you make anything of being scored first? Someone said it last night. Someone said that last night in the chat, saying whoever scores first is going to be in. I don't know, man. I don't know. You always got to be leery of that damn lineup. The Dodger lineup can just totally crush you. That's why I think Darvish, he knows how to pitch, man. He's a pitcher. He's not a thrower. Yamamoto, to a certain extent, is a thrower.
Kyle says Ohtani toes the rubber tonight. I say so. No way.
No.
You have your beefs. You have your concerns about, well, not concerns really, but you have your drithers about Yamamoto going. You're not going to see Ohtani in a must-win game.
No,
guy hasn't pitched.
And honestly, I said this a little bit earlier in the show. I think the veteran of Darvish is going to get it done compared to the amateur of Yamamoto, who's not used to being
freaking amateur. What are you talking about, Eric? An amateur? There's an amateur hour here. Oh, come on.
When I mean by amateur, he's not used. Yeah, okay, he pitched in the World Baseball Classic, but this is This is a little bit different. This is the MLB. This is you're going for the World Series, right? And we'll see if he could step up to the plate here.
Amateur.
He is, man. Compared to Yu Darvish, he's an amateur. Yu Darvish is the grizzled vet.
Amateurs don't get paid. This guy is.
Yeah, he got paid, but it doesn't mean much.
You know what they say, Eric? Just
you
got
can
paid.
Do it.
Friday night. House is rocking.
All right. And speaking of which, hey, it's getting close. Let's get some feel-good music in here before the game. Let's go.
I feel the Dodgers winning the game with Yamamoto on the hill.
Yeah. Let's go,
you can do it.
Let's go, you. Come on, man. Come on, Tati. Let's go, Machado.
Just got paid. Friday night. Yamamoto on the hill, and I'm feeling all right. Woo! Undercover tonight, Eric. I'm undercover. Hey, Eric. As my mom would say on her birthday, I'd say, tone it down. Tone it down.
There we go, guys. We're ready.
All right, Eric, one thing we haven't talked about the entire show leading up to the opening pitch was just, about 10 minutes away. What about bullpens tonight, Eric?
Both bullpens. Dodgers looked like they were dominant last time. It was a bullpen game. Padres bullpen, pretty good too.
What about some of the guys here think that, base hit, you're out of the game. Do you think they go to the bullpens early? Do they let it feel out? What do you think?
It's gonna be fast and furious. If people are getting in trouble, it's gonna be quick, man. Granted, you can't do it after every base hit, of course, but it's gonna be a lot more. There's gonna be a lot more movement, I think. There you go.
The Dodgers don't have balls,
dude.
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't think it's just pressure. Bullpen. You're going to see starters, peanut vendors. Eric, whatever goes tonight to get you into the next round.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Yu Darvish runs into trouble. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Martin Perez come out there. Maybe. Yeah. I would not be surprised. This eat up some innings and then save the rest of the bullpen for later in the game. Man, I'm ready for this, man.
Ready for it?
All right, guys. We're getting close.
Hey, play us on Eddie here again.
Okay. Hey, where do we want to go with this one?
I like the last one.
Woo! You like the last one was pretty freaking awesome.
Party time. Excellent. You're going to have a couple of dogs and a Pepsi, and I'm ready for Joe Davis.
I'm trying to remember what this one was. Oh, this one's fast. This one's fast. Let's go.
Dodgers, Padres, 8 minutes. Enjoy it.
All right, let's get out of here. We will see you guys.
See you post game.
Tonight after the game. Let's go Padres!
Dodgers.
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.